Welcome to my BMW Z4. It's been a long time since I have actually driven this car, and also since you have seen it on the channel. Whee! The last time you will have seen me would have been back, well, it was a few weeks ago for me now, in the States. I hired a C7 Corvette Stingray 460 brake horsepower V8. And that was a heck of a lot of fun. Please go and watch the videos if you haven't already. Even if it's not your thing and you don't think you're going to enjoy it, it would mean so much if you could go over there, watch one or two of the videos with the Corvette, leave a like and a comment so I know you've watched it, because they're honestly so fun for me to make, and I just want as many people as possible to share that experience with me. But because I have been here, there and everywhere over the past several weeks, it's genuinely been a month since I've got out in this car properly, and way over a month since I've had the roof down. And I have to say, in the few times that I've driven the car in between my various trips over the last month, I have been slightly resenting it, if I'm really honest. Obviously I've just been driving a Corvette amongst a few other cars recently, and because of that you get back in this and it's just not quite as easy and nice to drive. However, today the sun is shining, I have put the roof down, and it all makes sense again. I completely forgot about the noise when you take the roof off. It sounds fantastic. And also this car, it's just so much better as a convertible. Like I say, it makes sense when the roof comes off. It's the whole sensation of driving. I get it now, and I'd slightly forgotten that. The roads are considerably less grippy since I've got back to the UK as well. Temperatures have dropped. I think it's been raining quite a lot. Probably a little bit of ice around. And yeah, even in DTC mode, which isn't full traction off, the car is slipping and sliding all over the place, so that makes it quite fun. So yes, this basically makes it my first winter drive of the Z4, and I have to say, it's not my favourite time of year. I absolutely love this car in the summer, but it is much harder to enjoy in the winter when it's so cold. You can't have the roof down all the time because it's normally raining in the UK. However, I guess on days like these, it is still worth it. Driving this car to work though, in the winter, does make me wish for a second car. I would really love a car that I could drive every day, no matter what the weather, and I would just save this for days like this, because I am really enjoying the car today, and I want that to be the case all the time. But if I'm totally honest, it's hard to enjoy when the weather is so horrific. But yeah, I thought I'd take advantage of this beautiful weather. Whoa! And yeah, stick some cameras on the car and just take you guys with me for this drive. I'm literally driving right now just because I want to, and that's what it's all about for me. And this car is absolutely fantastic for that. You know, lots of people ask me after driving 460 brake horsepower Corvettes, is the Z4 rubbish after you drive that? And yes is one response, because, you know, it's not as fast, it's not as beefy, it doesn't have as much road presence. However, if I had the Corvette on a road like this, I'd be wanting for this car. So for the price bracket and for the power bracket, there is a road for this car, and in the UK we have lots of those roads. So yes, you can have all the power in the world, but on a twisty road like this where it's pretty wet and you can't, you know, apply all the power all the time, this is all you need. And it is, you know, I'm having more fun in this right now than I would be if I was driving a big 460 brake horsepower Corvette, for example. So with that said, I am, well, I'm back in the UK now for the foreseeable future. I don't believe I'm going anywhere. Oh my days, that was rather close, wasn't it? I love that when there's a 4x4, I'm in this little convertible and they don't want to move over. It's like... Anyway, I should be in the UK now for the new year, so I'll be filming videos with this car between now and then. Let me know, as always, guys, what you want to see me film with this car. I've had the car for 2.5 years now, and I'll be honest with you, it's rather difficult to come up with content ideas for this car, because I feel like I've done more or less everything. There are other things I can do, a lot of them modification wise. Obviously there's an expense behind that and a time needed to do modifications and whatnot. So yeah, please do comment below any videos you'd like me to film with this car over the winter. That would be very helpful. So then, with all of that said, it is really nice to be back in the United Kingdom, back with the Z4, and yeah, you know what, I really enjoyed that drive. When the sun is out, this car is a lot of fun to drive. I have been thinking though that I would really like a second car, because it's not the most fun to drive this car every single day, especially when the weather's rubbish. You can't have the roof down just on a boring commute to work. I would like something that's more modern and refined. Having driven some of the cars I've driven this year and before, it has got me wanting for a newer car to use every day, because it would mean that I could just use the Z4 on days like today when I just really wanted to drive it, and you know, I'd only ever use it and really enjoy it. So I have been thinking about a second car. Obviously money is the main factor that would stop me from getting one, and also space. Where I live at the moment, I don't have space for a second car, but I have been daydreaming and thinking. I've been looking at cars like the Nissan 370Z, potentially something like a BMW M140i. But I open up the comments to you guys. If you've got any suggestions of a car that you think would make a really good daily that isn't another Z4, obviously an E89 Z4 would answer a lot of the issues. It's more refined, still convertible, but I want to look at cars that aren't Z4s, something a little bit different, and you know, something that potentially would allow me to keep this as a second weekend toy. So yeah, please comment below anything like a 370Z, M140i. There's tons of cars out there, so I'd be very interested to hear your opinion. But yeah, for the foreseeable future, I'm not getting rid of this, as always. I'm going to be here now for the foreseeable future. I'm not going away anywhere. I'm going to be here over the Christmas period and the New Year. So yeah, lots of content coming up on the channel. I haven't forgotten about you guys. And as always, please do comment below any suggestions you've got for content ideas, as well as future cars for the channel, because I always read the comments and really enjoy hearing your opinions and your suggestions. But anyway, look, this one's been a little bit of fun. I thought I'd take the car out, stick some cameras on and have a little bit of a hoon. So I hope you've enjoyed coming along with me and enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys very, very soon.